just when you figured out that something wasn't working, and then you just have to keep going back and retracting your steps into what you had to do.
The time limit, because nothing necessarily bad would have happened by not finishing in the hour we were given, but we all just had that common goal of wanting to.
Honestly, the most stressful part about trying to escape this entire little wizard thing was trying to figure out what step went before what step. Like, we were trying to figure out things and we needed to do things before we did something, and it was just all over the place. Like, we needed things to be in chronological order because we needed help. We did.
Well, individually we just had to be able to come up with different possible ideas because there were a lot of situations where we all thought of totally different things.
One of the skills I really needed was to observe. You know, everybody sees and perceives things differently, so I think individually we all need to observe things and kind of work together as a group to kind of make everything make sense.
Like, individually, we all had thoughts and stuff of what we had to do, but then we did have to bring it together as a group and then figure out like what we had to do and just be open-minded to everybody's opinion and what we were doing.
I was trying not to spend too much time on just like certain steps. So I was like, oh my God, like I feel like we've been on this, trying to figure out how to shine this light way too long. Like, we need to move on.
I guess the most important time management skill in that situation would be to all kind of separate and be able to look at multiple things at once, which I would say we did, especially at the beginning. Like, when we just started and didn't really know where to begin, we kind of all went to different parts of the room.
Well, to be honest, we weren't even supposed to have our phones in there, but we told them that we were doing it for a school project, so we were kind of like looking at the time like, oh my God, like we don't have that much time. I don't think it was detrimental. Actually, I think it was kind of helpful because we knew when we were taking too long to do something and we needed to move on to the next step.
I feel that we did look at the clock pretty often. I felt that it was more negative because it was wasting time instead of focusing on what we had to do with the task ahead of us.
If anything, I think it motivated me to work faster when I was like, oh, we probably only have about this much time left.
No, I don't think that I could have escaped on my own. I feel that we really used teamwork and putting our ideas together to make bigger ideas, and that really helped us to escape.
I definitely don't think I could have escaped on my own. First of all, I physically couldn't have, because one of the steps would have required me to be Z's height, and I'm not. And just mentally, I know I couldn't have on my own, at least not in that amount of time. Like, if I had all the time in the world, I'd probably eventually figure it out, but in an hour I couldn't have. It's important to have all those different perspectives because some of us caught things that the others didn't.
To be honest, no, because both Amanda and Z found things that I didn't see, and honestly, we needed Z because he is like 6 foot something, like 4 or 5 or something, and we needed these bat wings to complete one, like a very end part, which we were rushing on, and only he could reach it because it was like at the top of like another top or something, like, and I'm only 5'3", so I for sure couldn't get it by myself. So yeah, I think all of our brains together and like different aspects of it is just like I think we all needed each other.